You're listening to a Frequency Podcast Network production.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Welcome to Tuesday. My name is Brock.
I'm Dalby.
Doug Ford has announced that as of Friday, all speed cameras in the province will be removed.
I'm okay with that. As someone who not long ago had to pay a speeding ticket, that's fine.
Well, it's pretty crazy because there was this stat that was released that speed cameras generated about $40 million in Toronto back in 2024. In Ottawa, they say it generated around $29 million.
Well, and I mean, that's why we saw, God, I can never remember her name, but the mayor of Toronto was like feverishly fighting when Doug Ford said that he wanted to make this a thing. She was saying, like, no, we have to keep them. And everybody was like, yeah, because it's like a major line item in your budget.
I just hate how it's a punishment. I feel like, why don't they just substitute where all the speed cameras are, put more speed bumps? Because one is a prevention and one is a punishment, you know?
Yeah. Like,
I'm not saying speeding's fine or anything, but if you put speed bumps, nobody's going to speed.
That's just it. If you're actually worried about people's safety, there are better things to implement than speed cameras, which are usually hidden somewhat. I'm actually okay with the speed cameras that are like very visible with signage telling you if you're speeding here, we're going to ding you, because those make you slow down. But when you just see the flash in your rear view and you go, damn it, like, that didn't make the area safer. It just made the government some money.
But it's also one of those things where there's a lot of people that they know it's there, but they still do it because you forget, right? Versus if you see a thing in the middle of the road that's literally going to bottom out your car, you're going to slow the hell down.
Those speed bumps, the little signs that they'll put in the middle of the road to make people have to, like, slow down and navigate around them.
You know what I like? There's some neighborhoods that have those warning signs where it shows your speed and it shows you, like, the sad face.
Yeah.
I kind of like those a lot.
The guilt trip?
Yeah.
There's one in my neighborhood, let me tell you. The sad face don't bother me anymore. Maybe when I first moved there, but not anymore.
They should just have a kid that stands there that just looks disappointed at you.
Just shaking his head sadly
Yeah,
at the
let some
ground.
kid get his volunteer hours from high school doing that.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I got a movie recommendation for you.
Oh, okay.
It's called Sharp Corner. Have you seen or heard about this?
No, that's total new to me.
It's about some guy actually was supposed to live in like Halifax. He's married. He's got a kid. He finally gets like the perfect house.
Okay.
But he lives at the bend of a road, thus the sharp corner.
The sharp corner, yeah.
And the first night he moves into the house with his wife, someone hits the tree in front of his house.
Oh.
Like, tire comes through the window, almost hits his wife.
Damn.
And then, like, all these car crashes keep happening at his house.
Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of a gnarly movie, and it keeps happening, and then he slowly becomes obsessed with all these cars crashing because two of the times he was there, like, he goes down and he sees the people, but he can't help them. And so he kind of becomes obsessed with, like, wanting to help them, and then it slowly becomes like an obsession with, like, trying to make people crash.
Really? Like,
Yeah.
you just, like, into the thrill of it all.
Yeah, like there's the sign at the corner, like, showing it's a sharp corner, and he like cuts it down, and then he's like spraying water on the road in the winter to try and make it more slippery.
Jesus.
It's a gnarly movie, but it was one of those movies that makes you like uncomfortable, and you almost like you have to look away. There's like a part where he loses his job because he becomes so obsessed with trying to like make people crash at this corner.
Jesus, it just gives you those shivers.
His wife leaves him and everything, and like
he got left?
there was like parts during the movie where Courtney, whenever we get like watch a movie that makes her awkward, she's like, "Can you just fast forward this part for a second?
Can you just skip this?"
Yeah. Where you start feeling for the guy, but then you're like, "Oh, dude, please stop. Like, please. Do you ever get uncomfortable watching a movie before?"
Oh, you know what? The one that comes to mind, do you remember it was a Steve Carell, Paul Rudd movie called Dinner for Schmucks?
Oh, where you have to bring like a loser to dinner kind of thing.
And Steve Carell's character like taxidermied mice in like dinner party clothes and stuff. I remember going to see that one with friends and coworkers at a movie theater and just sitting there just being like,
It's always weird because a movie is supposed to be watched for your enjoyment, but when you're crawling in your own skin, it's like,
Especially in that situation, like with yours, like it's like a psychological movie. Like it's designed to give you that feeling. For me, this was a comedy. It's Steve Carell and Paul Rudd. I went to laugh. And instead, I'm just hit with this cavalcade of people where you're just like, Why is everybody so weird?
I'm like, don't do that.
Not in a fun way.
Please don't do that. You know what was the worst one? Is that Adam Sandler Uncut Gems movie that came out a few years ago.
I haven't seen it because I was warned that it does give that vibe, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I'll just leave that one be.
It's just anxiety for 2 hours. That's all it is. It's the most stressful and uncomfortable experience you'll have watching a movie.
I think that's me, though. Like, I want to sit down with a movie that's either going to make me laugh, maybe give me a little cry, or something that's just like background noise. I don't want to feel icky when I'm in my like free time.
Well, and then sometimes I wonder when you watch that and you get uncomfortable, you're like, what does that say about me? Like, am I projecting my own insecurities off of what I'm watching right now?
Or does it mean that you're a normal person? Like, if you're watching a movie about a guy who's losing his mind and trying to make people crash into the yard in front of his house, I think you're okay to be uncomfortable. I think that means your insides are working.
But what does it say about me where I still finish it and I'm like, pretty good movie.
Okay, well, that part,
You know what I mean?
that's the sharp corner of your psyche, my friend.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
It's Jimmy Eat World with the middle. Justice, is there a movie that's ever made you feel uncomfortable?
The movie Sausage Party.
Oh, that's the food one, right? I never watched it. I saw the trailers and I went, this is not for me.
Oh, it's pretty funny.
Well, I didn't see the trailers, unfortunately, and only heard it word to mouth. And I was told it was kind of like a Disney movie.
No.
So I brought the wife to it. Yeah, we got to the end. We left before the actual ending, and I just was like, we're leaving. Because in the movie theater, it was just the two of us, and there was like one guy way off in the corner and another guy in the other corner. And now that I know what the movie was about, I'm like, I don't want to know what they were doing.
So you missed the food orgy.
I did.
I don't know if I'd say you missed it. You didn't see it.
It's an
I
experience.
caught a glimpse of it, but that was more than enough.
It's funny. I remember when that movie came out, they kept trying to spread the word, be like, parents, just because it's a cartoon.
Right.
Don't take your kids. It was kind of like when the first Deadpool came out, where they were like, this isn't your normal superhero movie.
Yeah, because that came out right during the height of like the Iron Mans, the Captain Americas, the Avengers. It was all right in that realm where every one of those movies was a great movie to take your kids to. And then in the opening scene, he like brutally murders a dozen people.
Well, when Tenacious D and the Pick of Destiny came out, my mom loved School of Rock. And so when the trailers were coming out for that, or there was some award show where Jack Black and Kyle Gass played, and my mom was like, oh, they're basically making another School of Rock.
Oh.
We should go see that. And then as soon as the movie started in the opening scene with the Kickapoo song, she looked at me and she's like, don't tell anyone I took this to you. I was like 10 years old.
I do appreciate, though, that she didn't make you leave. You know what I mean? Like, that option was there, especially that close to movie theaters will give you your money back. That she was like, just don't tell your dad.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I remember they were like eating mushrooms and finding Sasquatch, and she's like, do you know what's going on? I'm like, no, but I love it.
I'm into it.
I love it. I think there's a lot of those movies that don't get marketed. Probably Gremlins was probably another one that maybe a lot of kids probably shouldn't have saw.
That's the thing, right? A lot of the marketing, because they don't want to spoil the twist. So a lot of the marketing is cute little gizmo and all the cute little blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden you go to the movie and your kids are having nightmares for the next 6 months.
I'll say there's even movies like The Never-Ending Story where you think that's a kid's movie. How many of us are scarred from seeing that horse like die?
Well, and that's the problem, is you watched it as a kid and you blocked out the trauma that it left upon you. And now, as that generation is growing up and has kids like me, you go, oh, I want to show you the movies of my childhood. And you just start a whole new generation of trauma as that horse goes in the mud again. And now you get to watch your kids go, no.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Shout out to all the people working in retail at this time of year as you proceed into the danger zone here over the next 2 months.
God bless you with all the Christmas music you're going to hear.
Target down in the States, obviously one of the biggest retail chains of all time, has instituted a new rule that's gone viral. People talking about it. They're calling it the 10-4 rule. So if you work at a Target and a customer comes to within 10 feet of you, you must smile, make eye contact, and then either verbally greet them or at the very least wave to them. Then if they come to within 4 feet of you, You have to ask them how their day is going and whether or not you can help them with anything.
Oh, so it's like mandatory to at least strike up a conversation or something?
Mandatory eye contact, mandatory small talk if they get close enough to you, all in an effort to what they say is bring back the Target magic.
I just feel like, there's something to be said about bringing customer service back, but also those people are not getting paid enough for that.
That's just it, man. And if I walk into a store and I see one of the employees, they look at me like a little eye contact and a wave or whatever,
sure.
Hey, whatever. But also, I don't know about you. I'm one of those people. I go to the store because I know what I need. I'll ask you if I need help.
Yeah.
I don't need. It's like when you used to play the old Pokemon game, and if you got too close, you had to battle somebody. I don't need every employee that I come within 4 feet of being, can I help you with something? How's your day going?
Yeah.
Can I help you with something? How's your day going?
We live in the world where it's like, I don't know you.
Yeah.
Kind of type stuff.
It's kind of like, hey, listen, we can acknowledge that each other exists, but this rule just feel like it's going to make it uncomfortable for most shoppers who are more introverted. And it's going to make things awkward as hell for the employees.
It's a store. It's not a used car dealership, all right?
Also, imagine being the employee who gets written up by saw a couple customers about 8 feet away from you, didn't look any of them in the eye.
Oh, you know that's going to happen.
That's going on your permanent record here at Walmart or Target or where. I'm just I got to walk.
Dude,
out.
I'd be walking down aisles and just walking away from people.
You're trying to maintain. You're back to physical distancing, trying to keep that space.
My gauge of 12 feet would be amazing.
Gotta be one of the dumbest rules. There's nothing that makes a job feel worse than when a boss or a manager puts in a rule that just doesn't make sense.
Well, I worked at this kitchen, and the people were very religious, and they told us that we couldn't play any music because we always listened to punk or metal music in the kitchen.
Oh, so they just banned music.
So they shut it down. They said this is affecting your performance by listening to this heavy music in here.
How could you possibly prepare good food with a demon in you? They footloosed the whole kitchen.
Pretty much, yeah.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
What's the dumbest rule you ever had at a job?
I got a verbal warning for going to the washroom because they used to do a chant at Walmart. I don't know if they still do or not.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I remember seeing those videos online.
Oh, dude.
You're not supposed to miss it at all. And I went back to the washroom and I came back out. And next thing you know, HR pulled me into the office for a verbal warning.
I had a sister-in-law who worked at Walmart, and she told me after their first shift, she's like, you know that Walmart chant thing? It's real, and it sucks.
Yep, 100%. And they don't mess around. If you miss it, you're in trouble.
I would love to see the HR complain, actually. It's for not having team morale.
You don't have enough spirit, all right? And that's going to be a problem if you're going to be part of the Walmart family.
Johnny Mac texted in. He said, when I used to work at McDonald's as a teenager, if we had any kind of facial hair, the boss used to make us shave it in the bathroom on site, and it was a community razor.
Oh, what?
He says, I swear to God, he let everybody use the same friggin' one, so you had a bunch of teenagers sharing all their pimple-faced cut off on this probably very unsanitary razor.
That's disgusting. You have to assume. If you're making, first of all, is the boss Mr. Burns? Everybody's going to shave their facial
What are you
hair?
acting like McDonald's is to the New York Yankees? You're not allowed to have a beard?
And the idea that you would have all of these protocols in place to try and keep sanitation standards in the restaurant, but you're marching all these teenagers back to use the one razor.
We've got someone else on the line here. What was the dumbest rule you had at a job?
Well, I worked at a restaurant, and I worked nights cleaning the restaurant kitchen. But I had a visible tattoo on my arm, and the restaurant asked me to wear long sleeves, even though I never saw a customer. The restaurant was closed. I don't know.
It's always weird when you still see, if you go to a restaurant and someone's got the Allen Iverson sleeve on their arm. Are people still offended by tattoos now?
Well, there are some restaurants. I've worked in the restaurant business my whole life. Chain restaurants, they want to keep the family image. So they don't want you with colored hair, tattoos, piercings, anything like that.
I know, but what year is it now? Because I feel like everybody's got tattoos. Everybody's got piercings. Now.
That's just it, right? Oh, we want it to be
It's
family
an old
friendly.
school mentality.
We want it to be in the family image. Grandma's got tattoos now. Grandma's inked up. What are you talking about? If I see tattoos, it's not like the 60s where I'm like, you weirdo hippie. It's like, it's almost weirder to see somebody who doesn't have tattoos these days.
Yeah. I guess it's just the generation we've grown up in. I've never been at a restaurant and been like, I can't eat here.
Yeah, right. Like, imagine standing there and someone with like dyed hair and a beard and a tattoo on their neck comes out to take your order, and you're like, oh, disgusting. Absolutely not.
Yeah, I don't act like a comment section when I go out to dinner, you know?
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast. It's time for Brock and Dalby's Draft.
All right, everybody's been pretty negative since we've had a little bit of snow touchdown on the ground, but I want to celebrate snow today. So we're doing a draft of the best things that involve snow, or revolving around snow, rather.
Snow-themed things, snow-based activities and that sort of thing. I got first overall pick this time. I know that your whole idea is that you want to celebrate snow, but for my number one pick, it's staying inside on a snow day. When the snow shuts down, and this counts as an adult too. We all think about snow days as kids. Sometimes it's snowy enough you don't have to go to work either. Snow day is good at any age.
Kind of a similar first pick, but with my number one, I'm going to go with it gives us something to complain about, which is everybody's favorite pastime, right?
Yeah.
It gives us something to complain about. Also gives us excuses on why we can't go and do things or go
100%.
Places as well, you know?
Absolutely. It's a great unifying factor. It's a good way to make small talk with people.
Yeah.
Number two, I will say the one thing that is fun about the snow, got to be going sledding. Find a big hill, get yourself a toboggan, a GT snow racer, even a garbage bag or a crazy carpet. Just throw yourself down a hill.
See, with my number two pick, I'm going with something with an engine. I'm going snowmobiling. When you said sledding, I thought you were going to take Brap season away from me. But
No.
nothing more satisfying than that wearing your FXR jacket, stinking. Woo.
I don't know. I honestly think I've gotten going faster on a GT than I have on a snowmobile.
But at our age, can your back handle it anymore?
You're probably right. And then for my third thing, it's just the old classic. Nothing better than a good old snowball fight. Man, you get one side lined up against the other. You're hiding behind trees. You're building little forts and chucking snowballs at each other. It's just a good time.
See, I feel like that's one, though, as you get older, you get hit with one snowball and you're like, Sideshow Bob.
I don't like getting hit as much as I used to be able to handle it, but I'm so much better at throwing now, especially when you got kids.
With my third pick, gonna be a little immature, but I'm gonna go with peeing in the snow.
Writing your name or just general art?
Either or. Something satisfying about taking a leak in the snow, you know?
It is. It does make outdoor urination a lot more fun, although you are being a little exclusionary. Not everybody gets to do it.
I mean, maybe I'm just speaking for the male side of things. I don't know if the women have ever tried out their Pee-manship, rather, I guess you could say. But
all right, well, I had first overall pick. I took having a snow day. I took going sledding, like as in tobogganing, downhill sledding, and snowball fights.
For my picks for things that I like about snow, it gives us something to complain about in at number one. I got snowmobiling in at number two, and I got peeing in the snow in at number three.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
I'm man enough to admit when I've lost for you in the draft here this morning.
Everybody loves a snow day and sledding. I could have took Informer by Snow as my third pick. I think I still would have won this one.
That would have been a nice one.
That said, brapping probably the highlight of your list. A lot of people were like, yeah, the two-stroke is it's time.
I will say I'm going to ring the shame bell. One person texted in and said being able to hide my dog's dookies. You're the worst kind of person. Although in your own backyard, it's nice when you get a new sheet come over and you're like, I don't have to go pick anything
That's
up.
just it, man. Let Penny out yesterday, and within hours, it was like she'd never been out there. Everything's fine.
We got someone on the phone. What's something we left off our list?
You can use outside to keep your beers cold in the snow.
That's like such a classic Canadian, especially if you've got like a back deck that you don't use once the snow starts falling, and you can just open the door and tuk-tuk.
Yeah, when you got buddies over, you don't need to fill up your fridge or clear out space.
The official party fridge of Canadians everywhere. Oh, I love
right.
the videos where you see like where a real blizzard hits, usually out on the East Coast, and the snow gets up over the door and they just punch it in like the old Price is Right Plinko wall.
You can start hiding beers around town if you wanted to.
Toss them out before it snows, and when you shovel, you find a beer.
There you go. It's almost like that Adam Weston Family Guy. Ooh, piece of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
Buddy, if you're hiding beers around town, you might need to talk to somebody.
Have you lived here? Sometimes you need to drink.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Getting divorced is tough, especially trying to decide who keeps what in a relationship, right?
I hate listening or reading stories when like a dog gets involved or like big ticket items where it's like, well, who should get to keep this when it's over?
I was reading this story online a few years back. There's a man who, after going through divorce, tried to get his kidney back from his ex-wife.
Sorry, she had his kid. Oh, did he donate it?
Yeah, so...
Oh, no.
When they were married, she needed a kidney transplant, and so to save her life, obviously he did the right thing, and he donated his kidney to her.
Sure.
Only for 4 years later to find out that his wife was cheating on him with her therapist.
No.
She then filed for divorce, and so after everything settled with the divorce, he settled a thing, tried to settle a thing against her to get his kidney back.
Can you put it back in after you take it out?
A judge eventually threw out the case after 8 years, saying that there's no monetary value of the organ because he had set it at either he wants the kidney back or he wanted $1.5 million.
Oh, wow. $1.5 million actually seems low in the organ market.
I mean, I don't know what it's going for on the black market, but it did get me thinking, like, there's part of me that would probably do the same thing. Like, you literally give your heart to someone in a relationship, but to give them an actual physical organ and for them to, like, tear your heart out after?
It's one of those things where, like, informed consent is such a big thing in the world of medicine. And, like, if he had known at the time that she was cheating, life or death be damned, there's a chance he might have been like, well, go get a kidney from your therapist then. Yeah. I'm not giving you a piece of my body.
I mean, I wonder if it would have been one of those things. Could you have been like, do you have a working kidney that you can give me? Like, I gave you one of mine. Give me your other one.
That's the old swapperoo.
Turns out there's no takesy backsies in that kind of thing.
I guess the question, like, if she needed a kidney transplant, would she die if he took it back? Like, would this literally be like, I don't care if you're dead, give me back my stuff?
There's probably some health complications in that sort of aspect, but you got to imagine this stuff happens all the time where a guy maybe buys his girl boob implants.
Yeah.
And then they end up getting divorced. Are you allowed to say, no, I paid for those?
What is the fiduciary responsibility of those saline bags belong to me?
You know, a lot of people always say if you're getting married, you should sign a prenup.
Yeah.
Is that something you could put in a prenup?
If this relationship ends due to your infidelity, I reserve the right to leave the relationship with all organs I entered with.
Yeah.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Calling in about this whole organ thing. Well, I don't think it's right that he asked for it back, but how about maybe instead of child support, he asked for organ support.
my other kidney is lonely and needs restitution now.
Exactly. Why not?
She should be forced to have drinks with him on the weekend still.
Yeah, and see wherever it goes.
You know, a few people brought up the point, though, where you can't donate food to the food bank and then ask for it back.
I mean, if I found out the guy running the food bank was sleeping with my girlfriend, you betcha I'm asking for my craft dinner back.
Sure. We got someone else on the line. What do you think?
So if they abuse your kidney, are you allowed to gain custody of the kidney? I mean, if they have proven that they're abusing your kidney, can you just take them to court for abusing your kidney?
I don't like the way you're taking care of it. I at the very least want the kidney on weekends.
Yes, please. Give me my kidney back from Tuesday to Thursday, and you can have them on weekends.
This is the Brock and Dalby Podcast.
All right, we've got $100 in Lotto Max tickets for tonight's jackpot here.
$25 million up for grabs on the Lotto Max jackpot today. We're playing We're Not Gonna Take It.
So yesterday we had people tell off their boss. We spun the wheel today, and it landed on your ex.
That's
so
right.
We're going to put 15 seconds on the clock, and you have to tell off your ex the best you can.
All we ask, you have full creative freedom. Just remember, there are certain things that you can say that will get you immediately disqualified, so don't say certain words.
All right, let's start on line 1 here. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
It's Jeff.
Jeff, you got something you want to say to your ex this morning or what?
I got a couple things.
All right, I'll count you in from 3 to 1, and then your timer begins.
Okay.
3, 2, 1, take it away, Jeff.
Hey, look, you walk around here like you're a queen. Well, guess what? You get your nails done, you can't cook, you don't even know where the hell the vacuum is, so don't break a nail in the vacuum. Anyway, everything you do, cook, is burnt. They can't take you.
All right, how'd that feel to get off your chest?
Oh, I'm all right now.
Honestly, even if you don't win, it's therapeutic to get this out there.
Honestly. All right, Jeff, hang around here. Let's go to line 2. Hey, good morning. Who's this?
Martine.
All right, you got something to say to your ex?
Oh, yes.
All right, 3, 2, 1, take it away.
Well, you lying, snaggled-haired, buck-toothed son of a gun. How dare you cheat on me? Not with 1, not with 2, but with 3 women. And come on, 18 years old? Give me a break. If I ever see your face in my area, I will take you down. Because I am done.
Snaggle-haired is a hit. Love that.
That isn't bald.
That is so good.
All right, stay on hold there. Good stuff.
I've never heard of snaggle
No,
hair.
I like that.
That's real good.
Keep that one in the back pocket. All right, we go to line 3 here. All right, caller number 3, what's your name?
Sure.
All right, buddy. You've heard everybody else. What do you think of your fellow contestants this morning?
Oh, pretty good.
All right, we'll put 15 seconds on the clock for you in 3, 2, 1, take it away.
You can't cook. Microwave mac and cheese is not cooking. You don't want to have kids. I found out later I have no legacy for the future. You don't help clean this pigsty of a house. You're lousy in the sack, and you cheated with my second best friend.
All right, stay on hold here. Kind of the same as the first guy, other than the lousy in the sack.
Lousy in the sack's a hit. That's a hit.
Not a good sleeper, kids. That's what we're talking about.
It means. Yeah. Terrible at a potato sack race.
Line 1, line 2, or line 3? Or are we just thinking line 2?
When we do these things, I always look for something that's going to stay with me after the show.
Yeah.
I'm going to call somebody snaggle-haired at some point.
Text line's just 2s right now. Hey, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Well, you get yourself a ding and a round of applause and $100 in Lotto Max tickets for tonight's jackpot, all right?
Woo-hoo, thank you very much.
Just think, when you win that $25 million Lotto jackpot, he's going to be real bummed out that he cheated on you.
You're darn right.
Well, we promise we'll never cheat on you, but would you give us some nickels and dimes at least if you win tonight?
I'll be sharing the wealth.
Hell yeah.
The Brock and Dalby Podcast.
Send a text right now. 762 555. Ask me in Dolby anything you want. Questions, comments, or concerns. We'll try to reply. Read it on the radio. Just send us a text. 762 555. Ooh, send a text.
Very well done.
All right, let's get her going. 762 555. First question in here says, what is the corporate version of saying F you?
The corporate version of saying F you is probably, we'll take that under advisement.
Or per my last email.
Per my last email is the corporate way of saying, listen here, idiot.
Or we'll circle back to that on a later date.
Noted. Noted.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
That stings. How do you know when it's time to walk away? I mean, well, there's no context to this text. So, I mean, are you talking about a relationship? Or are you just talking about when you're too drunk and you should leave the bar?
Are you talking about knowing when to hold them, when to fold them, when to run?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if everybody's telling you to go, you should probably go.
That's the thing. I feel like if you're talking about relationships, there are a lot of people in your life that will tell you when you're in a bad relationship. And when it's over with, you'll look back and go, where was everybody at? Though they were telling you, you were just ignoring them.
You ever thought about punching drywall before?
Might be time to walk away.
Yes, don't go full Kyle. Someone said, what's a word you always forget how to spell?
I'm a 42-year-old man who still has to go beautiful to spell it.
Yeah, thanks to Jim Carrey for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely is one. I always forget that it's define at the beginning.
Right.
Necessary with the 2 S's.
License. I never know if it's a C or an S.
Diarrhea is very hard to spell.
You know, I don't find that I have to spell it very often is the thing. I'm very infrequently writing the word diarrhea.
Well, when I happen to stop by a Taco Bell, it usually comes up.
Spell it.
D-I-A-R-H-E-A?
I'm pretty sure there's double R in there.
Yeah, why is there 2 R's?
Because it's that big.
What's something that smells amazing but tastes awful? Candles.
Please tell me you haven't eaten a candle.
No, but I'm just saying they smell good, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, by that token, old books smell amazing, but I'm sure they taste awful.
There's a lot of non-edible things you could go with for this, like cut grass, soap, perfume, all that kind of stuff.
I feel like people will eat cut grass. I think that's not necessarily the worst for you.
Some of you need to touch grass. I don't know if you should eat it. All right, let's wrap up with this one here because I like it a lot. Why do planes allow you to watch movies with sex scenes? Was on a flight recently and felt like the lady beside me was judging me hard.
If it's on your own, like if you're watching on your phone or whatever, I guess they can't really stop you. You're making a choice. But if you're on a plane that has the seat back, like entertainment system with movies provided by the airline and there's nudity in there, you're kind of like, I'm not even mad at the person watching. Who made the decision to allow this?
It just always makes you feel comfortable. You got to look over your shoulders and be like I didn't pick this scene or anything. You guys know that, right?
I'm not watching this specifically on the hub or anything.
It's like when your parents would walk in and catch you watching a dirty movie or something. That's how it feels.
Although you have that moment where you could look at everybody else's screens in front of you and be like, oh, I'm not the only one. There's a bunch of perverts in here.
Actually, if you want to assert your dominance and get the armrest, that's what you do, you know?
Want to be a part of the podcast?
Leave a message on the Bad Line.
The Bad Line is the answering machine for the Brock and Dalby Show.
To get the number, text the word BAD to 762-555.
Thanks for listening to the Brock and Dalby podcast.